Gals!
How are you guys all doing? This is UnitedGamer101 here, and welcome to a Let's Play of Demon Souls. Now, this was an RPG game released in 2009, and it's not very well known to people, so that's why I decided to Let's Play it for you guys. Now, one thing that's really good about this game, it does have multiplayer, which is really fun, and another thing, this game is insanely hard. It's very difficult, a couple of bosses are really hard, and it's just really hard to get through the game. I'll explain that later, but right now I'm going to show you some classes you can choose from. You got Knight, you got Hunter, you got Priest, you got Soldier, Magician, and all of these little classes. And I'm going to go with a Thief, mainly because you start out with a decent armor, but you're really you have high in agility, you're really quick on your feet. But if you start out with a Knight, you're gonna be slow. I'll show you later in this Let's Play, but I'm gonna start out with him. He has decent things, and he starts out at level 9. Now, this game is very good, though. Just because it's not well known doesn't mean it's not good. IGN gave it a rating of a 9.4, which is really good. I mean, but one thing I wouldn't let someone else tell you how good a game is. But I mean, I'm just referencing them. I mean, I think like GameSpot and GameStop and Game Informer all gave it a 9. So it's a very good game. I'm really glad to be Let's Playing for you guys. We have a cutscene right here, so I'll see you back when it's done.
King Allant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valorfax of the royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Allant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valarfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force. And the power of a mature demon's soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so that was a pretty good cutscene. It introduces you to the storyline of the game. And one thing, this game isn't really known for its storyline. I don't really play for that. I just play it for its, awesome gameplay and such, and its difficulty. It's, good to have a challenge once in a while. Now, this right here is the tutorial. It's not going to be really that hard. And I've also beat this game several times, so it won't be that hard for me. But my first time, when I actually played the first level, it took me like 6 hours. Because you get frustrated and you start rushing through it and then you just die. But, this tutorial, it's not going to be too hard. You're going to have to verse a boss at the end, actually. But we'll get to that later. If you want to get a good attack, like I just did right there, if you want to get like a critical hit damage, what you want to do is run around them and stab them in the back. Now, since I was a thief, I got a bow in the beginning, which is really cool. It's not a good bow at all, but you got to work with what you get. You will use bows later in the game. They can really come in handy, especially for like the second world boss. It's going to be really helpful for that. So, one thing I want to point out before we go any further, say you started out as a knight, but you want to start over and do a magician. You can actually keep going and not have to start over. All you have to do is start leveling up your magic, and you'll get right back on track where the magician would be. That's one thing I really found cool about this game, because I started out as a soldier, but then I started out as a thief. And then I wanted to start going towards like my strength and stuff, and then my magic, and then I actually at the end of the game I ended up becoming a magician and doing very well. So you can start over. I mean, you probably have a little bit better starting over because you get to start out with what a magician has, like a wand and such. But I mean, you don't really have to if you don't want to. But yes, this game has levels, it's good and evil and such, and I'm really enjoying that I get to do it. But one thing I like to do, I like to involve the viewers, and I like asking a comment question just to see what you guys think. Now, I want to ask you this one comment question, and I did not kill him. What is your favorite RPG? I just want to ask that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see a lot of like Oblivion's, Morrowind in there, or maybe like Dragon Age or such. Because I've asked many people, have you heard of this game? And like nobody says no. I mean, nobody says yes. It's just not very well known. And right there you can see you can do R2 to do a strong attack. I'm going to go over to the button layout real quick. Running is just basic. It's circle to run. And this is a PS3 exclusive. I forgot to point that out for you guys. This is not on Xbox. But although the sequel coming out to this game will be here in like October, and it's for all systems, I'm pretty sure. PlayStation 3, Xbox, and I think PC. So there you go, Xbox. You can just wait till then, or you can, you know, buy a PS3. And my controller's about to die. But like I was saying about your button layout, circle's that, R1's attack, R2 is strong attack, like L1's block, and L2 is like ricochet off of them. But right here, these are blue-eyed knights. These are very pain in the butt to kill. I took him down pretty easily, but what I normally like to do is just run around their backside and stab them in the back. Eventually, you'll get to red-eye knights in the first world, and they're just really difficult. I know I say this game's really hard, but for some reason, only like the first level is that pretty bad. The first level is like, because you're not used to the game and everything, and you see these little things at the bottom right, that little emblem, and I have 93 at the moment. Those are your souls. Those are going to be used for your experience as well as your money in the game. Money to buy like items, weapons, upgrade weapons and such. But here's the problem. If you're going through a level and you have like 5,000 souls and you die, you just lost all your souls. So you lost all your money and the experience to level up. That's really difficult. You do have one chance to go back and get your souls. If you can go back through the game and see your blood stain, you can click it and regain your souls. But if you ever die again, you just lost 5,000 of your experience and money. See, that's one of the little annoying things they put in this game, but it makes you, you know, be extra protective when you're out throughout the game you're playing. It's really difficult to stay alive and such, but, you know, you want to make sure you don't die at all, so you want to stock up on items at all times. So I really want to point that out, and I really recommend you guys go play this game. It's really fun. I love this game. I love playing it with friends. I love the multiplayer option you have in this game. It's really, you know, neat to be able to do that. Right here is gonna be the boss fight. It's gonna be his name is Vanguard. You are not expected to kill this guy. You can die, but you can beat him and like go throughout and like get some extra stuff in the game. It's kind of difficult, especially if you're me and you have like no good weapon. But, you know, it's not going to be that easy. You will actually see this guy in, like, World 4. And he's not even a boss. He's a mini-boss. But whenever you get there, he's actually really easy. Because all you have to do is bow him, and he can't even hurt you. I love how he can fly when he's that obese. I just think that's pretty funny. Me and my friends would always make jokes about that. But it's, you know, it's a really good game. You know, graphics are really well. And that's why I like, you know, I like doing games people don't really know about. So, you know, maybe you get introduced to something you've never played before and you might want to play it. And, you know, we all have our opinions. Some people don't exactly like it because it's so difficult. That's why it kind of got, you know, hated on a little bit. And I think the second one is actually supposed to be just as evil. And no, I died. I mean, it's supposed to be, like, just as hard. So, you know, not really looking forward to that. But we'll see what we can work with there. I'll probably be let's playing that for like maybe like my own channel or something, or maybe even National Alliance, who knows. But yes, that is Blacksmith Ed and Baldwin. They kind of have long loading screens in this game, which is kind of annoying. And that's the guy who will upgrade your weapons and such. And there's a lot of unique stuff in this game. It's kind of hard to find everything. There's so many things you can find and characters you can unlock to help you. So, you know, it's really long and really kind of confusing. I mean, it's not terribly long actually. You can beat it pretty fast if you don't want to do any side quests or anything, which I'm probably going to do a lot of the side quests. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to find every weapon, every spell, everything. But I can do as best I can. And this lady is the Maiden in Black. She is what makes you become in soul form. And soul form, here's the last explanation I have for you guys. This is a big part of the game, hence why it's called Demon Souls. Soul form is what happens when you are in human form and you die. It cuts your health in half, so just be aware of that. So it's just gonna be kind of annoying, but one thing that's good, whenever you're wanting to do multiplayer, one guy has to be in human form and everyone else has to be in soul form in order to help you. But you will find rings in the game. Rings will help you throughout many things. So there's so many parts in this game. It's really fun. It's really good like that. But there's so many things throughout this game, and the rings will help you. And there's a ring that will actually help your health go up to 3/4 instead of 1/2. When you're in soul form, your health is only 1/2, and you can go ahead and kill this guy if you'd like. That'll make you evil, obviously, but you don't have any good weapons, which isn't really smart to go ahead and be attacking him. You can come back and kill him, but if you want to be good, you can just talk to him, and eventually he'll go away and give you souls for it. So it's your choice. And you will like find more. These are like NPC characters, the important characters. Like there's a magician teacher, he'll teach you magic, and there's a guy that teaches you like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like for priests, and like I can't even think about it. It's like the other thing of magic for like holiness and such. So you're gonna find those guys that teach you good magic and stuff that you're gonna have to pay them and such. But that's about it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. I know this was kind of a very big explanation video. I wanted to fit that all in so you know what this game's about. Go ahead, and if you want to, you can check out my channel. Go ahead and subscribe, obviously, to Yaush Alliance. And guys, I will see you next time on Let's Play Demon's Souls Part 2.
Yaush!